Previously on Hella Dope Toys.
If you want to be a guest on this show next week, this is a great opportunity to do that. And our first guest is going to be MrWundrful. Of course it is. Robert, congratulations, friend. Stacy, you can just hijack his spot. What's up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of Hella Dope Toys, helladopetoys.com, and this show is hella dope. Aaron, how the hell are you doing?
Sunday fun day, man. Got the sports on, got the sports bets flying, haven't won shit all day. But I can win one tonight.
Yeah. See, that's the best part about gambling all your money away is you're just one win away from winning all your money back and starting back at zero.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, it's so thrilling. So exciting.
How was your Sunday, man?
It was fine. We had to deal with some not so fun family related things, but outside of that, it's been fine. I finished a whole bunch of Mossman videos for that 36-hour punkathon going on. Dude, that's this Friday, by the way. I thought I still had another fucking week. That's this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's the 25th through the 27th. 36 hours of fucking chaos.
Indeed.
But yeah, those videos are done and submitted, so I have one less monkey on my back. And that feels good, Aaron. It's a relief. I've had that burden for like 2 months now. I could have just done it, but I didn't.
You know, something about procrastinating.
Yeah, something about that.
You're down to 0 hour and it's like, oh shit, gotta get this done.
Yeah, well, I got him in before Friday. You know, that says something. Yeah. So tonight, we have two guests, two channel members. Aaron, I have a funny story about our two guests tonight. Okay. So remember a few weeks back, we were talking like site analytics and whatnot. And we were talking about, we had like two top customers. They weren't like tied for number one, but they were both number one in their own right of most dollars spent and most transactions put in. And we didn't call them out at the time, but they are literally the two guests tonight. They are literally both of our number one customers, Aaron.
Indeed.
So that means the rest of you watching, you gotta step your game up. First of all, like push that button on that site, that checkout thing. Do that. But yeah, we opened up a show for channel members to come and be a part of. And I was worried that was going to be a really bad idea. We'll see how tonight goes. But both of our guests are show alumni, so they've both been here before. So they can't tank us too bad, right? Right.
Just well fun. I mean that Travis guy. I mean, I've heard he tanks some shit.
Yeah. No, he's a very successful host now, Aaron. He's actually a successful dual co-host. I guess I forgot to add that to his credentials when I listed them today. He's very successful, Aaron. Okay. So I guess we'll bring him in one at a time. I'll pull him in once, and we'll introduce him, and then we'll pull in the other, and I'll pull him in the order that they won. So our first guest is the founder of Hexastack. He is the founder of the Toylete, which you and I are both members of, Aaron. We're Toylete for life, baby. He is the co-host of the Toylete podcast and the co-host with you on the 1-2 Kickout podcast. At this time, I'd like to bring in our guest, Mr. MrWundrful, or as we like to call him, Travis. Travis, how the hell are you doing, man?
I am good, sirs. And I know Aaron had a nice comment about me just a moment ago.
Oh, I didn't know you were still here. My bad.
Yeah. It was something about blowing it or something like that. Yeah. But I'm not a cowboy. So don't worry. I won't do that.
You're a Giants fan. You're just as worse.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is true, my brother. That is true.
Neither one of us ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Well, let's enjoy it together. Screw them Eagles.
That's right.
Well, and there was another channel member that won this drawing. So, man, he got it actually pretty good because he won a membership on the show that night and then went to the members only stream, entered the drawing, and then won a place on here. So our next guest is a YouTube toy reviewer and commentator, I guess you would call him. As I stated in our Instagram post, he is most notable for his no-nonsense takes on toy drama or shenanigans within the toy world. At this time, I would like to welcome Robert from Robert's Infinite Realms. Robert, how the hell are you doing, man?
We have the toilet and the bidet. That's how I can say it.
Wait, so I'm waiting for the chair shot. I know it's coming.
We were waiting. Is she waiting backstage? Is she just waiting for the ultimate turn?
Yeah, probably.
It's fine. It's whenever we least expect
Super
it.
kick right
Oh,
to the face.
There is a window behind you, barbershop window style. Janetti all day.
I like that Robert is so focused on the betrayal that he can't even pay attention to the show. That is funny. Well, I just had a little alarm go off in my pocket here that tells me I am now supposed to ask this guy. Oh my God, I almost knocked over my mug. Aaron,
oh, man.
What are you sipping on?
It was going to be nothing. And I'm like, I've already been sipping all day today, so I might as well keep just sipping. So, of course, we have the cherry slush still reserved today. Yes, very cherry slushy-ish.
Perfect.
Mr. Darklaw, I guess I should ask you the same question. What is it that you be sipping on? You better answer right now. Answer right now. Shoot.
What? Dude, do you not see the arsenal behind me?
Your arsenal got nothing on my arsenal.
Bro, you don't want the smoke. Anyway, in my trusty hella dope mug, I am sipping on coffee because it's been a long day. And we don't go very far without our trusty blue refreshing Saratoga.
I agree with Chris. I would rather be sipping out of a water hose than out of the blue bottle of Saratoga.
Hey, check it. That means there's more Saratoga for me, and I'm fine.
I will send them to Saratoga right now, and they will load you up, B.
Okay.
If you get us the thing from Saratoga before I get one before it's still reserved, I will come to your house and I will light the boulevard up.
I feel like that's a show in itself.
I will have my car strapped.
If I could throw a ball like Dak Prescott could, I could hit the Saratoga water facility from here.
I need you to raid them for me. Raid them and bring me the treasures. Well, I guess now we should ask our guest. So, MrWundrful, what is it that you are sipping on? Oh, well, that's not how you use a mug, sir.
I just have a little Stanley here with some H2O. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of like Saratoga water.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta have a sidebar with Aaron. One moment, guys. One moment. This motherfucker for months was up our fucking asses about this fucking mug, right? And then we fucking bring him on the fucking show. And then he's just like, yeah, I don't have anything in my fucking mug, but I got this fucking Stanley. Go to Stanley. Like he's fucking some, like basic white chick going to fucking Target.
I got my pumpkin spice in my Stanley.
He's like, I paid $189.
I got the mug for free because I was cool. But now,
Okay.
off.
Okay. All right. Back to it.
I just
Back
wanted
to-
to be known.
Yeah,
That was great.
show.
But I do want to point out that this sits on my desk here. I don't bring it downstairs and fill it because it's like a memento that I leave here on display next to my desk. And I don't want to cause any damage to it because I know these were limited edition, not made anymore.
They are not made anymore.
They're not. Nice
No.
recovery. Sir. Nice recovery.
Control the narrative, brothers. 101.
All right, Robert, what are you sipping on?
Well, in my La Dope mug, because you can't get the whole thing in there. Stacy brought me some toilet water so that I can be enjoying the same water Ted is.
Yes. Very, very well played, sir.
Perfect. I love it. Well, Aaron, I
Fiji
think.
water? Are you drinking Saratoga and Fiji water?
Look,
Are you talking about basic bitches?
Look, dude, Mrs. Darklaw will not buy me Kroger water because she doesn't want to carry them through the grocery store. So she keeps buying these tiny packs of this, and it does not hit right, dude. It does not hit right at all. I'm actually not a fan, but it was the choice of this or Evian, and I dislike that more. But
Fiji's better.
your boy's got to stay hydrated,
There's a question in the chat there, sir. The people want to know what is Mossman sipping on.
I don't even know where the fuck Moss Man is.
He's drunk now. He's passed out.
He might be. His car is wrecked over here.
Oh
He had a long day, didn't he? Didn't he have a long day? You're putting overtime today, so.
Yeah, I've been actually listening to Moss Man all fucking day.
Oh no!
I was also told that you better cherish those hella dope mugs, as they were handmade by the one and only Simi Skies.
That's right. It's nice of our other moderator to make an appearance again. And side note about Simi Skies, I've tasked her with another job because, I'm not against child labor. So you know how we can't put Moss Man on a shirt. Simi Skies actually happens to be a professional t-shirt artist now. And I've tasked her with making Moz, M-O-Z, Moz Maine, M-A-Y-N-E, Moz Maine, to maybe slap on a t-shirt or something. He's going to be like, oh no, I'm on a t-shirt violating copyrights.
Oh my god!
I'm a walking violation.
This whole thing's a violation.
Well, let's say hi to the chat, Aaron.
Sure. Let's say hello. Roll Keeper is out and about watching the Dodgers and the Mets play in the sports ball. So he may not make it. He might make it, but he says hello either way it goes. Hello when you watch this on replay. And Trust Screamer, of course, following in that second place with a happy hella dope day. Thank you, man. Mrs. Black Knight's upstairs getting the hellions to bed because school's tomorrow, and peace and quiet in this house. Puckle Toy says, will you be there at 1 a.m. on Saturday morning?
Was that to you guys or to me? Because I think I'm supposed to cover at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's all of us.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know you guys were in it. See how much I paid attention?
Yeah,
I know I was doing it.
We got to talk about that probably after this.
Sweet. We should do that.
Again, I thought it was next week, so I did not adjust my work schedule. So I am still up bright and early at 7 a.m. on Saturday. I thought I had another week and I could just finagle it, but I'm super fucked.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Tentatively, yes. It should be. I don't work. Do I work Saturday? I don't even know what time I'll get back to you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's Friday night. Friday night going into Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to work Saturday morning. I don't know.
Yes. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll all suffer together.
Yes.
While Lawrence takes a nap.
Look out, Stacy. Okay, it didn't work. Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Robert, how salty is she? Because she was so close. And then you just show up.
Did it happen?
Did
the mandible claw and like she took him out, took him down the hill.
Did she chloroform him?
There's the money in the bank back there for it.
I think that's it.
I need me one of those.
Oh,
Travis, you should send me one.
What's that?
I need that money in the bank.
Oh man, that was the one I got when I was in Toronto last summer.
Could have got me one.
Yeah, sorry, those things were actually they
weren't
cheap.
Start you, man.
I know. I guess.
Okay.
I'm actually. I got plans to be down to attend 2 pay-per-views next summer or next year. So 2 of them I'll be in attendance for.
Dude, I like that both of you just no-sold Robert getting murdered live on camera.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You need deniability here, okay?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything happened. I'm like, Stace, you're fine. Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah,
no witnesses here.
You're welcome to any time, Stacy. For the record, Ted pushed the button. I just show up.
For the record, I had no idea what she was going to do. I've been sitting here waiting.
Mm-hmm. Who else we got here? Our good friend Fatrid has come to join us. How's it going, Fatrid?
Oh, Fatrid.
His brother.
It has been a while since we've done that to you.
Yeah, we haven't done Fatrid in a while. It's so busy.
The Titan with the Hail to the Hell Dope Duo. What's going on, Titan? How you doing? Our other moderator has come to join us. Matthew Matson. What's up, nudes?
What's up, brah?
Jeff Morris. Hello. Yes, Trestle Screamer, we do have your address. I'm gonna send all my feet pics to your house now.
Yeah.
I thought you charged you like $20 a pop for that. Like I got invoiced a couple days ago. You just give those away now?
Those were the other pictures.
Oh, okay, cool.
Those are the mankini pics.
Thank you. Okay, I just want to make sure we still have something special.
Yep. You're good.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've been on the stream, so I just gotta.
It has been.
You know.
Punk says, did a person that has Danny Dimes as his QB make fun of another team's quarterback?
We don't have Danny Dimes. Did you not see the starting quarterback at the end of the game? It wasn't Danny Dimes. It's that other guy.
Yeah,
this isn't football, but yes, I can make fun of them because I'm suffering, so we all suffer together.
True. Machine Man, how's it going? Silhouette and tagline might work.
Maz Main.
Oh.
And then keep an eye out for the Maz Main coming soon. I mean, a silhouette does work because then you can't necessarily say who it is. You can say subjectively that it could be, but you have no proof because it's a silhouette.
What do they call the NBA thing? It's like the dunk man silhouette or whatever, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You should totally have Simi create like a Mozman silhouette, NBA style. So it's like, it doesn't have to be doing the dunk, but some sort of logo like that.
And the slogan is just oh no.
Just oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe. We'll see how this one goes if she wants to do more. I'm licensing her work this time, so we're going to give her a cut of it. And she is going to learn quickly how little money you make in t-shirt sales.
Yep.
Cool. Is that the chat?
Yes.
All right. Well, I got questions for both of you gentlemen individually. Travis, we're going to start with you. What the fuck's going on with Hexastack? Where's our site? Where's our stands?
Yeah, where's my stand?
What the fuck are you doing?
My figures over here need stands.
This motherfucker became a podcast host and fucking just forgot about everything else.
I didn't forget.
I've been waiting for 2 years now.
We've been waiting so many years.
So hold on. Let's take a step back here.
Okay.
I've known you fine gentlemen for 2 years. It's been getting there. It'll get there. We're almost there. That said, I made the announcement in May of last year. I got my cease and desist about this time last year. And so there's been some hangups, but pay attention to November 4th. There's just something happening that day. So since I announced it originally on your show, I mean, it seems to make most sense. So I would tell people to pay attention to 3 Mondays from now on November 4th, catch their inboxes, and see what's available, because there's definitely going to be some stuff you got to spend your money on.
Okay. Okay.
So I knew that question was going to come. I had the answer ready. I can actually show you the message I had with somebody else. They were asking me the other day, and everything legally, everything else is behind me. I am good to go. The Hexastack brand, and more specifically the model. I trust a screamer. The cease and desist. I don't want to make hella dope show about toxicness and shitting on people, because I try to be peaceful and have fun. But once my site's live, I will have a conversation over on the Toy Elite where I throw the cease and desist through the mud and call out the pieces of crap who decided to come after me for no reason and didn't have a legal bone to stand on. And I will give you exactly what I told them at that point. So definitely tune into Toy Elite for that one after November 4th. We got some other stuff we're doing over there. But November 4th, Hexastack goes live.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna interject and say, you still owe me something for free, so
I got you, brother. I got you,
Okay.
Rob.
All right.
I got.
all right.
I got
I'm not
a
saying
list
a
of-
word about it because you know I don't.
I got
don't
a
wanna be
list
an
of.
ass.
I got a list of products that I'm giving out to people that had won things at PowerCon last year, because I could have sent out the stuff that I discontinued before I made the model changes and stuff. However, I didn't want to put out a subpar product, so between that and the other things that I had going on, is a little bit delayed. But anyone who had been committed to free products from any contest they were ordered, I have it listed on a spreadsheet, and they will be getting theirs after November 4th.
Okay. Yeah. You just mentioned.
I got you,
Expect
brother.
something in 3 weeks. I'm like, okay.
There was some definitely some delays, but we November was the original time people were supposed to get it last year. That was the target originally, kicking it out and getting everything in people's hands last year. I fortunately had some communications with a few folks over on my Instagram for Hexastack in the last week or so, and I wanted to be sure that I gave the updates as soon as possible. But it is coming, so November 4th, and we'll be shipping out that week. So.
And I had actually zero intention of even bringing it up because I knew you were going through some stuff.
Nah, you're good, man. You're good.
All right.
On a completely unrelated note, Lawrence, if you are still here, I actually have the first Mossman clip that I sent to you loaded up. Maybe I can play that before the end of the show. I don't know. Hit me up in the chat. All right. So Robert.
Yeah.
Boy, do I got a lot of questions for you, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna dump them all on you all at once, because we're gonna ping pong this back and forth a little bit. So I guess we'll start with AJ and Hordak and some of the changes that you have been talking about on your site recently. So, how did AJ and Hordak become, I guess, your proxy avatars, and what changes are coming up? Because you've announced some things. Maybe I missed it. So fill
Oh no, I've not announced it. I've not fully announced anything. No, AJ and Hordak, it was like a video I did almost a year ago, and it was meant to be funny, but it took off much further than I ever thought it would. And it was just about drama in the toy community. And, I did a second one that didn't take off as much. And then the third one that took off pretty well. And it's like, okay. But these take a long time to do. It's like I have to have a topic and then I have to write it out. And then a 15-minute video takes a long time to put together. So in the meantime, I was like going, I'm doing all these toy videos. Why not throw these two guys in those as well? And then you get a little more traction with them, and that seems to work. And so, like last Friday, because it's Halloween, I took a couple of evil doppelgangers, and they have taken over the channel now. And they're going to take it over until Halloween.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's funny because I bought this literally for this purpose this one, and he's got a meaner face on him than the Ultimate's AJ, and I was like, oh God, that's so great. So it kind of works. But right now, the evil doppelgangers have taken over, and then I'm going to kind of reformat my channel a little bit, not majorly, but a couple of changes, but nothing super duper off.
So, I mentioned that your channel, you give these no nonsense takes, and you've kind of, in a lot of ways, like put yourself in the line of fire on a lot of these kind of controversial subjects, which is great. It's very entertaining for me. I love it. Are you ever like afraid, like, oh no, this one's gonna fucking come bite me in the fucking ass? Because I mean, you've taken on some pretty big subjects in the past year or so. Are you ever concerned? Are there any that you're like, oh no, I probably shouldn't touch this?
It's make it vague enough but make it specific enough. That's the balance. It's like you got to get enough balance in there. It's like, oh, I know what that is, but you're not saying what it is. And some of it just comes from like conversations I have online. It's like, I did one about the Hasbro layoffs, and somebody literally said, if you compare Hasbro's numbers to 2000 to 2001, they're doing so much better. And it's like, yeah, that's basic inflation. I mean, it's not like they're doing that much better. That was the actual conversation I had with someone online, and I'm like, oh my God, how is that? How do these people, and it's so crazy. I just have to make fun of it. Most of the time I'm like, if it bites me, it bites me. So what?
That's fair.
Yeah.
See, I'm not allowed to share my opinion.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and I'm highly opinionated, so it's like, it's kind of rough. I know one time you guys had a live stream. I was saying a lot of mean stuff, and it was like, dude, don't ever read anything I've just said. This is all mine.
Yeah.
Just spend a day in Robert's head.
Yeah, I imagine Stacy lives that life, so running around with Robert all day, that has to be something.
She thinks I'm boring.
She doesn't like hearing about your toy drama over dinner.
Nah.
Yeah, my wife doesn't either. I get one of these big long rants. She's just like, well, it's very nice, dear. I don't like it.
We're sitting at the dinner table. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Yeah. I'm like, don't you understand the outrage of all of this? She doesn't care. She doesn't care at all. Travis.
Yes, sir.
What's new with the toilet? I guess for anybody who isn't aware, aside from me already putting you over with it, but maybe they don't watch the toilet. What the hell's up with the toilet?
The toilet is crushing it. We've taken a few weeks off here and there, work, life. It'll tell you that. This week we have a topic. What is the topic this week? Let me double check that and tell you. This week's topic, we're going to be talking about. Oh yeah, it was. Oh no, that's not the one. Sorry. This week it's about boxes. It's packaging, toy packaging. So it's kind of like the history of packaging. We're talking about that on Tuesday night. And then the following week, I have a special guest, which I hope Ed doesn't mind me announcing. I will have Brick something on the show to co-host with me, as he's going to be out doing some travel. Talk more about that on Tuesday night this week. But the big things that's popping over on the Toy right now is Toyvember. I don't know if you guys heard of this thing. It's Action Figure Photography Month in November. It's Toyvember. It's this completely original concept, never ever been done before. Actually, no, I guess it had been. I didn't even realize it. I found that out after the fact, but we're still going to go forward with it because the October version that they do, it's like between you guys and those that are listening and all the boys and girls in attendance at home. It's like amateur hour in October when you're doing the October or whatever. That's prep for Toyvember, where we'll be giving away prizes. If you haven't signed up for it yet, go out to the Instagram. There's some links out there and whatnot we've been promoting. We'll be promoting it again on Tuesday night this week. But for the full month of November, every day we get a prompt. And the goal is to get, folks in the Brotherhood community to take pictures, something based on that, challenge themselves to do something a little out of the norm. Could be a Lego, could be a G.I. Joe, could be your AWOC, your Savage Crucible, basically be any toy you could buy from, Hella Dope Toys. Or other things, and then take a picture based on the prompt and do that every day. There's be points given out just for participation because we are in 2024 and everyone gets points for participation in our world. So you get points just for showing up, but there are judges, and the judges will each have their preference, and they'll be able to give some ratings, some extra points, I guess, each day. And at the end of November, anybody who participates, you'll have a score. We'll announce the winners and give out the prizes in early November.
Now, the ACBA
I'm
fellas,
sorry, early December. I apologize.
They have rules for their photography. Like you have to do certain things. You're not allowed to edit it. You have to have like a proper background. It can't be on a kitchen table or anything like that.
On my photos?
Yeah, exactly. Does Toyvember have any rules like that?
Yeah, we got rules. You play to win, and you do whatever you need to do it. It's really, the what they're doing. Sorry, go ahead, Aaron.
I said, so I can't take pictures on my kitchen table?
Yeah, you could take pictures on your table. You could actually, they should be new, so you can't use the ones you sent me last week when you were in the bathtub with all of your toys and the bubbles. Like that one, if I see that one, they were very interesting to say the least. But you got to do a little bit. You got to go fresh. Let's do something new.
Right.
But yeah, the goal is don't reuse stuff that you've done before. It's really, the ACBCBDMLB thing, whatever it is. They do their thing. I don't know the rules they have. I didn't know they existed. I took the concept from Inktober, which is an artist thing. You may be familiar with this, Ted, as an artist. I thought it was a really cool concept with pen and pencil, but I'm not that talented. Hell, I'm not even that talented with a camera. So. My thought was, but I like my toys, so maybe we can practice and get better. So I didn't know their idea. I believe theirs is just basically a hashtag promoting themselves. They have some, they have the prompts, but there's no prizes, there's no points, there's nothing given out. So why do you have some rules? Like if they've got rules, that's great. Like what are you competing for? So to me, the Toyvember one, the only rules are have fun, challenge yourself to do better, and follow the prompt. And if what you're doing in the photo ties to the prompt in any way, awesome. The key is that you get a point just for posting it. We'll be keeping track of them as long as you follow the instructions with the hashtags and everything. And you're doing that, you'll get your points every day. And then those that are being the judges, they have each judge has a bucket of points that they can give out over the course of November to people based on the photos they like and whatnot. So obviously, Aaron, if you post the old pictures of you, in the bubbles in a tub with your Shrek doll and Barbie, like I'm not going to enjoy it as much because I've already seen it. But if maybe you put He-Man in there and I see something fresh, I might throw you a couple extra points. So that's the idea. And then at the end of the month, all those points, like I said, will be cumulative. And then the first show in December, we'll announce the winners. And the whole idea is just to give people an interesting prompt. The way I picked it out was I made sure that the prompts. You could tell a story over 30 days. If you wanted to take all of these and put them into like a graphic novel or something, you could really, put all of your energy into it, make a story out of it. Each prompt will help lead into it. Or you could do them completely unique and standalone, so they're not related at all. Completely different figures each day. It's really at your own discretion. So have fun with it, and let's see what you guys have. And the whole idea is just to do something annually to bring everybody together and challenge them to improve their skills. Because, like I said, not only do I suck with a pen and paper, but I'm not that good with a camera either. So hopefully by the end of November, I'll be a little bit better.
Now, Aaron, this is a great opportunity for you to show the world in-box toy photography.
Oh yeah, dude, it's on. I already have. I got 30 days lined up, baby.
And it's going to tell a story, so then you can hit them with the graphic novel of in-box toy photography storytelling
that I'm going to put together to go on sale next year, so then you can see the full story in its entirety. So look out for that in the merch store.
So
Holy shit.
is the picture just gonna be like you opening a box, like a box that's wrapped in bubble wrap, and then you have your figure and you just put it in another pile for 12 months, and then you move that pile to another pile because you never get to open it? Is that the whole thing?
That's pretty much the description of my life right now.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a pile here. There's a pile there.
There is a question from Fatred, and he wants to know: do we keep the copyright for our submissions? Because Aaron's going to be mad if he can't release his graphic novel.
He can, but there's obviously, the expectation
You're
that I get a forward and I get a cut. I mean, it's basic math, guys, and just like Steiner does.
The cease and desist is coming, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna serve you.
Not from me, guys. Not from me. I'm not somebody who would want to elevate something like that to that level. It's just not in me.
Robert, are you going to get in on Toyvember? You dabble in the toy photographies at all?
I haven't lately. I might do it just to have some fun.
You should do it, Robert. I challenge you to it. I challenge you to it.
Oh, challenge!
Okay. And there's some cool prizes, man. I can tell you, and I'm not talking BS. I can guarantee you, there's a $25 Helladale gift card being planned. I'm taking. Don't worry, we're good. But then there's what's this? I should try. Does he not realize that he's Genetti and there's a reason I'm on the show and he's not?
I mean, he could technically hop in it whenever he wants.
Listen. Hey, don't push him. Yeah, and there's gonna be a $25 Helladale gift card at minimum. That's one of the things that I definitely have gotten. Well, I haven't got it, but I will be procuring it and giving it away to one of the winners. There's also some Cosmic Legions that I have because this guy went nuts on the Cosmic Legion figures. I do have some Joes I might end up moving. I haven't figured out exactly which ones. I don't have too many that are left in box, but I do have. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of him. There's a Mindbender guy over there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do him, but I got a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff over there.
Well, see, Robert, I think this is a great opportunity for you because you can brush up on your toy photography. Mm-hmm. And when you whoop everybody's ass, you get the gift card and figures to make more content with, which then in turn brings you more channel revenue. So you could, with the way your luck has been going lately, I mean, a week ago at this time, you weren't even a channel member. And then you're a channel member, and then you're in the members chat, and then you're winning a drawing. So you could take November, man. Toyvember. Sorry. You could take Toyvember. Hashtag Toyvember. And just
you don't know
sweep
how
it
much
all.
I coast on gift memberships. I mean,
Same. I'm with you, buddy. All the way.
I thought I was channel member. Oh yeah, I didn't actually pay for it.
Yeah, well, I maintain my 3POA one, and then all the other ones that I did have, my card expired, and I've never renewed them, and I'm in so many freaking chats. They just land on me anyway, so I'm just like, well, I'll dabble in it a little bit, I guess. So nothing wrong with that. We are not holding that against you.
I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I've had gifted channel memberships from channels I've never actually been on a live stream on. It's like I've watched a channel for 2 minutes and it's like, boom, hey, you get a gift membership. Why?
Yeah, anytime you're in anybody's stream, it could be no matter if you're in there for over a minute, it automatically puts you in like a weird cycle that you can enter.
Yeah, but I wasn't even in their live stream. I was in a video and I was just like, this sounds interesting. And like a minute in, I'm like, no, I'm not interested in this. And next thing I know, it's like, oh, members only stream. I'm like, what is this? It's happened to me. It's weird.
You know, Robert, you speak a lot of things into existence, and it works out for you.
I wish I could speak more, like winning the lottery.
You know, that would be great. Like when you do that, you just remember the little guy like me that said, "Hey, I remember you speaking things into existence. I only won 10%." Okay, 10% of a million. You know, that ain't nothing. It's chump change.
Aaron, do you want to check with the chat real quick?
Sure.
Because I think some things happened.
Maybe. Man, let's start with the obvious one. New channel member. Legend
nice.
series has become a hella doper.
Welcome, friend.
Ooh.
Hold on. So just side note about Legend series, because I popped into his lovely wife's stream the other day, and all of Tony's like YouTube history was sitting on the side, and he had watched episode 3 of a brand new show I love called Right Now, which is hosted by John Goblikon. So he's literally a death metal goblin who just interviews these D-list celebrities, and it is the most beautiful thing ever. I highly recommend you all go watch Right Now on the Necro Goblikon channel. It'll change your life. You'll thank me later.
Do you want us to do that right now?
No, right now. No,
I'll go.
That's the name of the show, Right Now. That's the name of his show.
Oh.
Right Now. That's the name of the show. That's his catchphrase, and he's a goblin. It's good stuff. Okay. Carrying on.
Moving forward, we have Jason
Dude looks like
Evangelista.
the character. Dude looks like the character from the one of the Marvel shows on Disney. There, I can't think of his name for whatever. The Mask.
John
seen this guy
Goblikon?
before. Yeah, I've never seen this guy before.
Oh my God, John Goblikon is amazing. Great host. Totally, you should watch it.
Mm-hmm. So Jason Evangelista has come to join us. Hello, Jason. As these hooligans over here do hooligan things. Legend Series also says, make sure you smash that like button. If not, then what are you doing here? Just smash it. Just like that. That's what you do to the button. Smash it. Smang it and bang it. Lawrence says, Ted, you can if you want, but make sure everyone promises to donate at least 99 cents to the Streamathon next weekend.
All right, I'll let the chat decide. If you guys will all donate on the 36-hour stream, I will play the Moss Man clip.
All right. We got Action Fig Addiction. Just got home from work and selling in for the night. Well, thank you for coming to join us on your Sunday evening. Same Time Toys. So this is where all the cool people are. I mean, I guess. I mean, if you want
I
to
would
call
say
it
so.
cool. I suppose.
It's cool kids and me.
I mean, we don't know about that Ted guy, but I guess. Thor, hello, dope. Happy Sunday, and to all of those in chat land. Well, thank you, Thor. Trust Screamer says, okay, toy photography contest. Time to show you all what I can do. All right, looking forward to it. Name Twin, Paints Toy Samples is also in the chat today. Oh, fuck, I needed that catch. Damn it. Anyway, Lunchbox Killer is coming to join us. Mython the Python. What's up, mother
Hey.
trucker?
I'm
Make
going to
sure
be
you
on
check
his
out
show
his,
on December 20th, I think.
Uh-oh. Something just happened.
Yeah.
Take over!
Oh, no.
It's too late. You gotta pop them in there now.
Believe it. I was sitting there last week and I said, that little bastard Travis got picked over me to come on this show. So I got a hold of his wife and I said, hey, I'll give you some money at about 9:45, cut the power, duct tape his ass to the chair. He can't get back on. She said, I get to duct tape his mouth shut so he can't talk. I'll do that shit for free. So now he's gone. Here I am. How's everybody doing? Robert, what's up?
Hey.
Robert's watching his ass though. Holy shit.
You ever taken one of these for face? It's really bad.
Chair shot still coming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let him back in. I'm sure. He hasn't said anything for a minute, so he's wound up now.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Daddy, my ass.
No, that was good. That was good.
All right, you guys have a good show, man. I'm going to get back out.
All right. See you, Ed.
Later.
Oh, man. See, anything can happen here on this show.
Anything can happen.
I think we already answered that question.
Always surprising.
Yes. Mython says everyone knows Action Figs has the best photography because he's the only one that has Conan the Barbarian. or the bike variant, as he says. Payne says, channel revenue. What's this mythical place you speak of? It's a magical land where sometimes money falls into your pocket, and then you're like, shit, Diamond just took it.
Or YouTube just took most of it too. Like,
Or in my case, Helidope takes it, and I don't even have it.
yeah, those are good
Yeah.
days. I like
Yeah.
those days.
Yeah. There's an
The
order I
place
think
says,
I might
wait,
play.
was that a 1/12 steel chair that took Robert out? Yes. Yes, it did. The real chair's coming. Oh, it really was.
He's got a real one. That's not even the generic ringside ones.
Interesting. You got 80s Toy Boy. How's it going?
Hello.
Same time Toy says, if I win the lottery, Hella Dope is gonna be hella busy. Please, we will take it. Love being busy.
Hey, you know how I always know 80s Toy Boy is here is because he'll usually go on to Twitter X and share the stream, and then the X views jump up. So thank you for sharing. If that's what you did,
Pretty sure that's what he did.
they jumped up.
And then Daredevil Dave, how's it going? Good to see you. And like Porky Pig always says, that's all, folks.
Hey, man, I love our chat. I know it looks like I'm zoned out sometimes, but I'm actually just starring other chats because y'all just come in fast and furious. So Robert, are you safe now? Did she go to bed? Are you in the clear?
She's at the back door, but I think I'm safe.
Okay.
She's gonna hit one of those Sting entrances where she comes down
She
from the
may
Raptors.
do that later. I don't know.
Oh my.
That would be funny if she just dropped behind you.
Crow mask, black bat.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
So, Robert, what's coming out on your channel here in the next couple weeks? I'm sure you have some cue or some plan. What can the people expect?
I know Jack-o'-lantern's tomorrow. I am actually in the middle of filming my Delta 17 video, but
Ooh.
I just got 2 of these Friday or Saturday from you guys, and so I'm filming this right now, and I should have it up on Wednesday. Let me see. I know The Outsiders just premiered yesterday.
Ooh, I need to get that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cool set. This is a set I've wanted for the longest time because as soon as I discovered Mattel wrestling figures were actually pretty good now,
Mhm.
I was like, I need The Outsiders.
Well,
Because-
let me see those heads because they have a history of doing bad face sculpts, and especially with Kevin Nash. Oh my God, that Kevin Nash looks real good.
Yeah, I think that Nash really rocks, and the other Nash rocks, and that the smiling head, his stoic head is not so good, but his smiling head is awesome, and he has one that's like, ooh, like that for the spooky hands. That's pretty good too.
I need to get those. They just announced I think it's a re-release of the Dudley Boys, or it's a new variant version that they did.
Yeah, I'm
The
struggling with
2-pack.
that one because it's like their tie-dye years, and I'm like,
Yeah,
got them in their camo years now, just a little while ago, and I really like that set, and it's like, I don't know if I want the other set. I don't know if I want the tie-dye set, which was when Bubba was stuttering all the time, and I was like,
yeah.
I like the look, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't like to do too many of the same character. So I'm struggling with that one.
Now, where's your WCW collection at? Are the Outsiders just a one-off, or are you going for the whole NWO?
All my wrestling is right here, right where I film. Is this shelf level, and it's like it's a good mix of WWE, WWF, ECW, and WCW.
Do you have a Sting?
Not yet.
Man, have you seen those pictures
I'll
of?
never open this thing.
Oh, that's good.
Especially when hey, Sting's coming to GalaxyCon. I will go for the one day to get him to sign this thing.
Well, Aaron, let's see that head sculpt because I'm curious about that because that would be good to pop off and put onto a better body. Right here, I can full screen you, I guess, since you're doing all the work here. Okay, that's not the worst either, especially for a basic. But is there an ab crunch on that?
Those aren't basics, man.
No.
Get your shit together. Those are main event line now.
No, there's no ab crunch on this. It has an ab swivel with no ab crunch.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can just pop that head off and put it onto a shittier head sculpt Sting, and then.
So you talking about any of the? You talking about all the AEW ones?
I mean,
the body looks good on those AEW ones. I just don't like any. I don't like any of the head sculpts they've done. They look very.
Yeah, they're not great, but I don't really trust the AEW figures at all in general, mainly because those heads are so bad. I can't trust anything else. And again, it's a shame. I've gone on this rant before. Jazzwares fucking killed it with that fucking Fortnite line. And then this AEW line has been absolute garbage. Just the shittiest.
The only
they get a
AEW
win.
figure I like is the Supreme Cody Rhodes. That's a really good figure, and that's it.
They did okay with Darby Allin's head, but I mean,
Yeah.
how hard is that, right? But
I mean,
Right.
Yeah. I actually, I think I still have that one somewhere down here.
Rob, when did you get the NWO pack there, the 2-pack? When did you order it?
Like I ordered it like in the summer.
Okay.
Yes, she got him. She choke him. She got put him. Yes, take over. You're supposed to kick him out the chair, Stacy. That was your chance.
Yeah. I ordered it. I want to say it was in August, and I just got it like last week.
Okay. I was just curious because I ordered it myself and I wasn't sure if I got in like the second or third set because they took different sets of orders and stuff.
They kept pushing it back on me, and I was like, come on. And then finally it shipped, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Gotcha.
I agree with Trust the Screamer. The Jazzwares UFC figures that they did like early years were fantastic.
were those the ones that were not in scale with everything else? Like they were like 5.5 inch?
Yes.
And so everybody hated them and it slowly died.
Yes, but they were those. I mean, like you want to talk about like likely like the likeness of everything.
Mhm.
It's pretty spot on.
So then we'll just blame AEW because that seems like the easier thing to do. Because I don't like shitting on Jazzwares. I love Jazzwares, but that fucking line pisses me off. So I'm gonna blame AEW.
Yeah.
Under the bus they go.
Sounds fair to me.
So I'm Robert. I think you've made some posts about this, but I'm curious for both of you. Did anything kind of perk you up from New York Comic-Con? Anything that you guys are going all in on, or you're just like, yo, fuck that shit?
I'm really confused about the Joe stuff because I got a post. There's a post from Nerdzoic that said that the PulseCon wave they showed has been pushed back to October of next year.
I mean, that's
And
not
I'm like,
surprising. So
what?
that was, but I don't know. Maybe that's just not surprising to me because I knew that it was going to be October next year, and I got a message saying, "Hey, I think you posted that wrong." I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I didn't. Like, but
So-
Big Bad and all them have it for January. I'm like, it's not. But okay.
So did you watch
And-
Chad's stream before you guys?
No, I was out doing family
Okay.
stuff.
I don't know if Ryan's joking or not, but he said there's a Turtle Joe crossover coming.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
It wouldn't. You know, when he first said it, I said, you got to be freaking joking. And I'm like, no, that actually makes perfect sense. You know, Turtles is crossing over with everything.
Everybody gets that IP. I think I'm getting it tomorrow.
Hexastack Turtles.
Interesting.
Well, what about Sentinels? Are you guys getting a Sentinel or 5 Sentinels?
I'm not a Marvel
I'm
Legends
passing.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I think I froze for a second. I'm passing on the Sentinel. It's. I mean, it is to scale, but it's too massive.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get. I mean, there's that one.
Yeah.
How much more massive do you want to get here?
Yeah,
Right.
see, we have that one because my son bought it a few years back when he was heavy into collecting. It was actually that's the first HasLab crowdfunding thing that he or I got into, and he got that years ago. But I'm not a Legends guy. They are. My boys collect that stuff, but I didn't see the Sentinel, and then I didn't see much in the need for it. I saw a bunch of stuff from New York City Comic Con. There's a few things that intrigued me. Most of the stuff was not stuff that I was about because, for the most part, I am very independent toys. AWOCs, things like that. Savage Crucible, Four Horsemen, things like that. So that really didn't catch my eye, and I'm honestly, I might be on my way out of the Joes. Like I don't know that it fits into the world that I play with anymore. There's nothing wrong with them. I think they're doing a great job. I think honestly, the problem I ran into with the Joes and things like that is just oversaturation because they were struggling to pump out good stuff in the beginning, and then they started pumping out stuff, but then it was so much good stuff that I was like, I don't want to buy everything because there's just too much. So that's what I ran into. So now and then, my main mainstream thing is the ultimates, like Robert was talking about with the NWO. Like I just ordered the Steiners 2-pack ultimates and the Kevin Nash ultimates, and then I ended up ordering the Ray and Dominic from that other wave. So,
No, hold on. Let's back up on the Steiners one because I don't think I've seen this. Is this like 80s Steiner with the mullet?
It's like the 90s. It's like the 93 Steiners when they were in WWF as like part of the, back when they were teaming up with the Undertaker and Luger for like Survivor Series time frame.
Okay, it's the one with the leather jacket versions of them, though, right?
I think so.
I thought that's what it was because I think they went to that stretch where they went. I think with the the Elite Series 104 where they started bringing out the Steiners, and then they kind of like went on a crazy little streak.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's like the pleather leather kind of varsity looking jackets. Yeah. Scott Steiner's wearing kind of that, like they're basically wearing like the Braun Strowman style clothing, like singlets now, and it's definitely the early 90s. At least that's to me what it makes me think of. I didn't follow them outside of WWF back that early.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that set too. That looks like really cool.
I had to get. I'm as a huge fan of tag team wrestling. I had to get those too, and I'm like yourself, Robert. I think you were talking about before that you're not big into getting the multiples of the same characters and stuff. It sounds like with those guys, I'm assuming. So I kind of moved out of that way a while ago. So like I'm gonna get the new Warrior and Papa Shango set that they have for the Ultimates.
That looks cool.
And then I'm gonna sell the Warrior that I have because I don't want two of them. I'm not like I don't need the different paint apps. I just want the one that I like the most, which is him against Papa Shango is like the most memorable Warrior. I know that sounds like blasphemy, right? Because why don't I care about the one when he was with Hogan or the Mega Powers with? But to me, like the one that I liked the most was him versus Papa Shango and the melting face and all that stuff. Sorry, we just lost like 30 viewers. I know.
No, it's fine. We're talking about toys, not wrestling. So
okay, cool.
It counts. Toys. It's okay. Now, either of you guys, is there any wrestling figures that you haven't been made that you want, or a redo of one because their fucking head sculpt sucks or the fucking articulation sucks or whatever? Who's left? Because they just had that first release of Rick Steiner on the Elites. What was that, at the beginning of this year? And they just had the first time for Sandman not too long ago, and that shit fucking flew out the door. And I was just surprised that there were so many first time releases still. So
that's like WCW range.
list?
The one that sorry, Aaron, that's like WCW, like right around the 2000 range. when he was like kind of joining like that heel stable type stuff when they were doing all that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not many
So-
for me. Sabu is the major one for me right now. I just got Sandman, and I love that figure. I would have to say Sabu.
Would you want it in a ultimate or an elite, or do you not care?
I would take it either way. Not a basic, an ultimate or elite. But yeah, that's
I don't think they're doing it.
yeah. They're already doing a Sid Vicious in the Legend series, and that's another one I would like to have.
Yeah, that's a payoff to his unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
Because if the man was still alive right now, you probably still would have had that figure for like another 3 years.
Just like you wouldn't have China, right? So
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
yeah,
I
for me,
think you'll get it as an elite before anything else.
yeah, for me, there's two figures that I want. Like that's my shelf. That is what I display. You can see my money in the bank briefcase. I just recently, you can see it over my shoulder there. I just recently got that. I refer to myself as a pinhead because I like to get pins for bags. And somebody was selling what that is it's a full, it's a framed picture of the first 20 WrestleMania pins. So it's like, as a huge wrestling fan, I love all my stuff, but it's like every
Nice.
pin in the logo, and it's collectible numbered. Somebody was selling it locally, and I picked it up. They were trying to get like 200 for it. I got it for 50, so I was pretty stoked about that. It was like $30 on. It's actually surprisingly for it's only the first 20. So, but now they do the first 40. So I got to get a first 40 at some point, and then I'll probably break this one open and put the pins on a bag or something. But for me, the big things are to add to that shelf that I want are an old. I moved away from the basics long time ago. Exclusively collect the elites because of articulation with me and my sons when we play with them. But I shifted to the ultimates in the most recent years after COVID and stuff, just because there was a limited amount of them that came out, and they come with better head sculpts and a lot of times the paint apps and just the accessories were more along the lines. And it was easier to collect because there wasn't 6 of them coming out for every wave, and there wasn't as many waves, so it made it easier to procure and stuff. So I shifted over all my collection on the shelf to ultimates. I'm getting a CM Punk Ultimate because that I'm ready for. I'm the one that they have that's like an exclusive out there for that other site. I'm not buying that one. I'm waiting for one that I want. Like it just has to be the right one. I want more like a modern day, like current one, or I want like a Ring of Honor throwback one, which I think would be cool. But the biggest
you don't
figure
want the Summer of Punk one.
is that the one where he's like holding the belt and looks like he's like got a sweat and he's got the shock on his face and
It's the one. When
the
he won the Cena spinner belt. And
okay.
then he faces John, then he takes the title and leaves. He puts it in his refrigerator. It's that Punk.
Does he do this? Does he have the
Yeah.
So I didn't buy that one yet. I may. It's available. I just don't know that that's the one I want. It doesn't. I would rather have like the Nexus one. There's just I like certain things about character that I liked at certain times, or even Straight Edge Society. I know that one's coming at some point. But for me, that bigger figure that I want, that unfortunately I don't think I'm ever going to get anymore, and I'm going to probably have to settle for an older elite, is a Chris Jericho. For the longest time, I've always said Shawn's the GOAT. And I still think Shawn's the GOAT, so don't question me there. Like, I'm not saying he's not, but like Jericho to me is like just under him. Just done so much through so many generations and changed and evolved and always stayed relevant and stuff. Just going back and looking at it, like, so I really want to put him on the shelf. And right now I'm looking at potentially getting a hold of like the red tights with the barbed wire and like the Raw as Jericho shirt. Like it's an old elite that they have. So I've been kind of on the hunt for that one. Or I want the one where he wins the double gold against The Rock and Austin. I wish I could get that one in an ultimate form because I think it would be freaking badass, but it's just, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
My version, it's an elite, but it's the List Jericho, and that's one of my favorites because, first of all, who didn't love the List? It was probably the last good thing he did, but it came with the pen and the clipboard and the scarf, and the head is so spot on. But it's short hair, Chris Jericho, so you're not getting the long hair. So if you're after long hair, then But oh my god, one of my favorite figures ever. Love that one. Love it.
I just saw Ed's posts.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
me some wrestling. I love me some wrestling.
Well, Aaron, do you want to go through the chat real quick? Because it built up.
Yeah.
People
has
said
built up.
some things.
Matthew says that other place had it up for October 25th. That was when they went up. I thought it was weird to be a year out. The initial post had it for December, January. Then they changed it like an hour later. I keep tabs on all the fine stores. But yes, it is indeed October 25th. Why is it a year out? We don't even know. Like, if you're gonna have it, I thought this was like, hey, we're gonna show it. We already had it in production. It's gonna be like January, February at the latest. My guess, even though it says October, they'll move it up. There's no
Which one is that?
Everything from PulseCon.
Oh, okay.
Like
But they said there's gonna be delays next year, anyways, right?
Yes, there's gonna be delays, but you know, all
Yeah, it was
their
weird and
delays end up
vague.
being all their delays end up being, oh well, we're just gonna move it up anyway. Like that's just their MO.
Okay.
I love it because when I expect something in October and I get it in June, like what the hell? I didn't budget that.
Except for the dragonflies or whatever they are, right?
Yeah, well,
I got 2 of those coming to the mailbox here someday.
good luck with that.
Oh, I'm just gonna unload them.
Paint Source Sample says, sadly, don't like the Sentinels.
You know what?
Go
I'll be honest. I don't like the Sentinel either. I thought I would, and I don't.
Trusted
I don't know
Screamers,
why.
like his comic kind of sums it up really in a nutshell. If those Sentinels were the comic style instead of the cartoon, he would have gotten to the flank his HasLab. And I think that's where a lot. I mean, I'm sure there are people who are going to get it just because of the sake of having it.
Yeah.
But the comic, I mean, to have a comic style to go next to this big beast right here,
Mhm.
I mean, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, they don't match. And I have nothing against releasing something for X-Men 97. I think that's great. It just, I don't know, man. It doesn't match, so it won't work for me, and I'm just not a fan of the colors either. But I agree, more comic accurate.
There was some base they announced, some playset build, right, with like sandbags or something for the Joes that they just announced, right?
The armored outhouse, you mean?
Yeah, something like that.
Destro's protecting Cobra's bowel movement.
Hey.
Oh my god! Like I could see a whole episode of.
I mean, the idea.
They're walking in on Mossman.
That's what I need. It's Mossman though.
Yeah.
I gotta protect.
The idea is good, but
That's a good idea.
when I saw it, I'm like, you got to be kidding. This is like, oh, let's just tell everybody where you're at, you know? I mean,
now
it's
Cobra
funky,
Commander's out of
kinda
TP.
put it on a hill and be like a emplacement, but it's, this new one is like, I'm kind of like going, this is just a box, and it looks like, I want to do a video with Torch in it going, oh, bloody hell. The Joes are attacking while I'm in the crapper.
Get to the crapper. Yes.
That's a T-shirt there. Get to the crapper.
Get to the crapper. Poop line starts here. Just saying. Ratnam has come to join us.
Hey man.
Well.
And he just
actually,
sent us. Go ahead,
no, you go for it. I got a question for him after.
Okay, I was going to say, Radnom just sent us pictures of our next offering. It's a little early to launch it now, but here in the next few weeks, very excited for this one. So stay tuned for that. All right, go ahead, Travis.
Oh yeah, so Radnom, do me a favor. Next time you're doing a Friday night stream and I'm actually in the chat, don't like turn yourself off after like 2 hours in, dude. Like I was up till 3 a.m. and you like cut out after like just after 1, and I was like, why'd this turn off? And then all of a sudden I realized you were gone, dude. So please, keep going.
That's about right, because I used to get home because I would watch them at work when I used to close on Fridays when I'm like in the office doing stuff. And yeah, about 1:30, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, he's pretty much wrapping up.
Like he's got like the perfect stream, like when I'm doing something that I need to get done and be able to focus like full attention for work. And it's such a chill stream that I can still kind of listen. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what just happened? He's gone. And I realized he stopped, showing it for like 10 minutes. And I was like, crap. So yeah, let's keep it going a little bit later next time, brother.
Yeah, Random, work harder, dude.
Yeah.
God, you're so fucking greedy.
So jealous.
Travis needs to be entertained.
Inconsiderate. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like looking for a friend to listen to that's not, not loud and obnoxious,
Yeah.
And normally I can only find him on Monday nights for 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. High School Creations. How's it going, man?
Hello.
And Lunchbox Killer says he would love to see Terry Funk.
I could see them doing that one.
We got him in Legends, didn't we?
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much more that they could have done with that Legend series figure of him. I think that at least at worst case, you make him an ultimate, then you can give him like the accessories that he deserves.
Well, could you play it up and could you give him could they do an ultimate that was both the Terry Funk but also a Chainsaw Charlie all in once if you give him some cloth like shirt and stuff? Like, could you pull that off?
That would be nice.
I'm sure they could. I mean, that's where I think where the multiple heads would come in.
Yeah,
where it may be for that, because the typical elites or the ultimates are like 35. Well, where you go, $35 to $38.
Yeah,
you make that a cold $40, but know that you're getting essentially the ability to make two characters out of it. No one's gonna bat an eye at that.
No, I mean they're coming out with there's so many things. They got the Great Muda coming out, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many like
that's
the options.
another one I'm really happy about.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one for sure. There's just so many options.
Of course, you already saw this, Travis. That says send a squirrel your way so you can be distracted. And I would do this very loudly, but the children are trying to sleep. They're not awake right now. One's awake. But Northern Nomad says, hey, all yous suckers. So thank you, Nomad.
Can you dig it?
Suckers. There you go. Just loud enough, but just quiet enough.
Just quiet enough.
Speaking of wrestling, I was watching television with the wife last night, and I was like, I was like, this show's been on forever, and she's like, yeah, it's probably one of the longest shows that's been out. I was like, wrestling's been around TV. Monday Night Raw has been on since '93, and they've been going on forever. She's like, no, it's like stuff people actually watch, and I was like, thanks, babe, thanks.
After all these years, you haven't been able to convert her?
No, she pulled it right. When we were dating, she would watch it. She's a huge Hurricane and Booker T fan. And then we got married and settled down, and that stuff's trash, and she doesn't watch it anymore. So
what's up with that?
What's up with that? Exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played me hard on that one.
Yeah, Mrs. Darklaw got me because she's like, well, I go to bed at 8:30 now, so what's the point? And I'm just like, ooh, you got me there, bitch.
Yep.
Got me there.
You were asking about the other thing. I will say that it was interesting to see not interesting, but it was cool to see some of the Jada stuff for the Street Fighter. I think that's probably the thing that stood out to me the most. I forgot about that. They've been showing that for a while, but you continue to see more things added to the line, which I think is exciting.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting that much closer to the release of the Scooby-Doo line, which I think everyone is highly anticipating right now. They've got so many characters that they can pull out of the Street Fighter line. I think that can go on for a while, but I'm still waiting secretly for them to say that they're getting the Mortal Kombat line.
I know you and me
like,
too.
oh, it'd be conflict with them doing Street Fighter. No, it will not.
No, it won't. They can battle each other. They're gonna sell each other more stuff.
There are two different collectors in this world: those who like Street Fighter, those who like Mortal Kombat, and then a third one that just wants them all. And
exactly.
I need a Scorpion and a Sub-Zero right next to Ken and Ryu, about to duke it out.
Yep.
Make it happen, Jada. I need it.
I've been loving those Simpsons things. I didn't see anything from that. I don't know if there was anything else shown I don't know if the Jax people showed any Simpsons stuffs at NYC.
So the Simpsons stuff honestly was a surprise to me. Like, I did it on a whim because Simpsons are iconic. I mean, you want to talk about a cartoon that has survived the decades? I mean, they are definitely one of them. To even have shows like Futurama, Family Guy, all those other spinoffs that like you would think that would take Simpsons out, but here they still are in 2024. Just keep on going.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they did good with this line. I think a lot of people are a little hesitant because of what Super 7 did with them for so long. But when you look at these, I think they're priced well.
Mhm.
And those deluxe figures are really cool, like Vampire Mr. Burns,
Oh, yeah.
Furious Homer, Radioactive Man. His chest lights up. That's fucking awesome. So there's a lot of cool features to it, but I haven't opened one up and dabbled with it, and
Oh,
I
I
probably
haven't-
won't fuck with them, but I'm kind of.
I haven't opened up any of the ultimate or deluxe ones as you refer to them, but we did pick up the Bartman one, which is a Walmart exclusive, I think.
Yeah. Mhm.
And my son's been taking pictures of them with his phone. My youngest one, he's been grabbing. He got him and Homer with the donuts at the store. So he saw them on the shelf. He's like, "Oh, Dad, I want these." And I was like, "You don't even know who these guys are." He's like, "No, they're Simpsons. They're Simpsons, man. We got to get them." And I was like, "I guess we got to get them. You know who they are."
Everybody knows the Simpsons, man. It's a name that just keeps on going, man. I'm still looking forward to the Treehouse of Horrors like episode for this Halloween. Like that's how good the Simpsons still are. That like they still continue to do things that. Travis, what did you? I just assumed it was you.
It was Radioactive Man.
Hell yeah. But I mean, like I said, it's just one of those cartoon lines that survive the test of time. Like there's nothing else in that time frame that's still on TV right now. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. Or if there was, they
No.
took some time off and then brought it back. Like
Yeah, no, they're the longest running. They're one of the longest running television shows. I mean, I know things like I was actually looking it up last night. I know things like Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street. There's some of those things. The things that own it, are your Young and the Restless. Those morning soap operas own like the longest stays on television, right? But like when you think of something that they don't just keep replacing people on, and they just kept going, The Simpsons is, it's been around forever, and it's a cartoon too, so it's its own.
Simpsons did it.
Yeah, I mean, South Park is like right up there with
26 years.
Not in like length of time, but like the longevity that they've done it.
Oh yeah, they're up there. It's 26 years. I looked at it last night or something like that. So I was looking, like my wife when she was giving me a hard time and said wrestling wouldn't count. I started looking up other things to see what counted.
How does wrestling not count?
Because nobody watches it. It's not any good. That's what she said to me. I was so mad at her. I give her attitude tonight on the way
It beat
home. from
Monday
dinner,
Night
too.
Football.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Robert, are you a Simpsons guy?
I like The Simpsons, but I do think they're overdone. I mean, they've been running for God, seems forever.
89.
It should have been me. Tell them it should have been me.
It should have
Tell
been
them.
Stacy.
I love it. Stacy, just keep on with the pop-ins. This is amazing.
I can't tell you how long she's been standing there. I'm like, what are you doing? And I've been like just side going, what are you doing?
She's still waiting on that chair shot. She's warming you up. She's like, oh yeah, I'll choke him out real quick. Or, I'll get him here. And then wham, chair shot. But anyways, you were saying about this.
Yeah, before you were.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, God, I came to the realization a few weeks ago is like there are so many people now who have not known Simpsons on TV. I mean, to them, it's just like it's always been there.
Mhm.
And it's like I'll catch it when it's on, and I was like, it's not. I think the first couple of seasons are pretty good, but after that, I'm like, okay, I tap out. But I don't hate it. It just same thing with Family Guy. It's like, I watch the first couple of seasons, and like after that, it's like, even if they're good shows, it's like, I don't want to watch it continuously.
Yeah.
So it's a hard one. It is very hard.
Right now, pulled up one. Star Trek is one of those. I mean, even through their iterations of shows, Star Trek, and then get the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, blah 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 blah. You continue on with the name, but I mean, that's another one that's been kind of around for a while.
Aaron,
My
did
daughter
you-
absolutely loved the opening of Next Generation and Enterprise.
Oh, I
She
like
just-
Next
that
Generation
opening. That
says-
opening for the Next Generation is iconic, man.
Yeah, I would play that. I got on this kick when she was like 2 of Enterprise and Next Gen, and every time I watch them, she's like, I've got videos of her on my Facebook. It's like, she's just like, oh boy, and she runs over to the TV and just like stands in front of it. It's really cute, and I'm like, why is this in your DNA?
Now, Aaron, did you see the announcement of the Star Trek figures from Nacelle?
I did.
Oh,
Did you
Yeah.
see the images of Wave One?
I saw a couple.
Isn't
of
it all
them.
red shirts?
Kind of.
I thought it was all red shirts. It's basically
Yeah.
everybody who dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, cool. You did deep cuts, but you did just deep cuts. You Mirror Universe Archer before Captain Archer is like, what are you doing right now?
Mhm.
What
I'm confused.
what would
Totally.
what would you guys have liked to see in a Wave One? Because I mean, when Nacelle announced it, I was kind of like, because look, we love our friends at Nacelle, but I'm still sitting on RoboForce, I'm still sitting on Sectars, and then they're like, oh hey, we're gonna do Star Trek too, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll see what happens.
but here's the thing with that though. Okay, Sectars was a miss. You try to bring something nostalgic back that was remembered for the completion. You had your aliens with the writers. Without the writers, that set is dead water. RoboForce until that cartoon comes out. Now I say once a cartoon comes out, I bet you I can guarantee people like, oh my god, I need these figures now because you've got something to go to it. Star Trek is one of those shows in one of those figure lines that touches multiple generations. Like it doesn't really matter. Like you can Haya right now, like they're going back and they're doing certain figures from Star Trek right now. That is a line that's a winner because you can do that. Now the only thing that could screw it up is if something done wrong in production. It doesn't articulate right. That face sculpt doesn't match. You're way off base on the character versus the time frame you're putting it out. But Star Trek, I mean, you can't. I don't see this. This is a win as long as they do it right.
Well, I don't know. What would you guys? Who would you have liked to see in the Wave One? It looks like the Wave One is just 3 figures. Maybe they will announce more, but if there were more, I don't know if those were the 3 figures to really.
I thought they
hype it
said
up.
10 figures.
Oh, is
Dark
it?
Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
I wasn't a Star Trek guy, so that's not me.
I was thinking, I think they touched on it. I mean, it was like, they did Captain Archer. It was like, but they did Mirror Universe Captain Archer. I'm like, why not just do Captain Archer? Do Captain Archer. They announced Sulu, Captain Sulu. That's a good one. I think it's like if you're going to do 10 figures, do 5 deep cuts, 5 pretty easy ones that are going to hit a home run. Which ones those are, we can debate, but Captain Sulu and Captain Archer, I think, are 2 of the ones that are home runs.
They're really doing 10
1,
for
2,
Wave
3,
1?
4, 5, 6.
I thought that's what they
I see
said.
8.
That's
Well,
a
maybe it's
massive
8.
wave, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Cat-
it's
Maybe it's
also
8.
saying they've never done a wave for any of their releases that big. RoboForce was 2, Sectars was 2, Biker Mice was obviously 3.
Seems like a destined to failure.
So wave 1 is 8 figures. It is Captain Jellicoe from the Next Generation, Peter Preston from Wrath of Khan, Valkyris from Search from Spock, Captain Jarrett from the Next Generation, Tuvix from Voyager, Mirror Archer, Leon from Deep Space Nine, and Captain Sulu from Star Trek 6.
I mean, I can already tell you my tryout figure is going to be Captain Sulu.
I think that's going to be it's an obvious pick because it's a character everyone knows.
Mhm.
My thing is, I guess future telling is, I would love to see them do the ships.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it. Obviously, it's not going to be in 1/12. That would be massive.
That would be insane.
What is it?
The like the Starship Enterprise and like
Oh
all the other
shit!
ships.
I got you. I thought. Yeah, okay, got you. I missed.
I think that's something that I would love to see. But I mean, you'd have to scale it down, obviously. But that is definitely, I think, a big piece that can be added to this Nacelleverse that they're going to do.
Well, on that
She's
subject,
killing him, guys.
the 13th Prince says they need a bridge diorama.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Most of your, if you're gonna do dioramas, obviously the bridge would be the main one. The med bay would probably be one, and then the teleportation room would probably be the 3 diorama sets, at least in the ship, that I would love to see. Then you could just do iconic scenes from the shows or the movies.
So I would say, if they're not going to do a diorama, because I don't expect Nacelle to do that, I don't think they have before, Radnom here, go harass him, because those terminals that he was doing not too long ago look like they could fit in perfectly on a Star Trek bridge. So go knock on Radnom's door.
Come and knock on my door.
I'll be waiting for you.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, pretty much. That's less than 8 seconds, so we're good.
Yeah, we sounded so good. They're going to.
Oh yeah, true. Someone should do these Star Trek figures based off the cartoon. Yeah, if anyone's going to do that, it'd be NECA that does it, in my opinion.
No.
Super 7.
They suck. Sorry. What?
I mean, with them coming out potentially now with this new price point, I mean, they may sway some people back into their camp.
I didn't see the new price point. Are they going to lower my Matt Cardona figure that I want? Because that thing looks awesome.
No. Well, I think they're looking at between $35 and $45 is what they're going to look at price point.
Okay.
So for the Star
Trek
Trek
lost
figures?
the Simpsons and stuff, right?
No, well,
we're talking Super 7, right?
Super 7 in general. They're looking to drop their price points down.
Well, they released those Thundercats as kind of like a basic, and put them in stores. And I've seen pictures, and they just look like straight trash.
Really?
So
my buddy sent me a picture of it at Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I didn't think it looked too bad, to be honest. I didn't want it.
The Lion-O, so I've only seen the picture of the Lion-O because I haven't been on a toy hunt forever. It was very like faded out, like almost like the figure had been sitting in the sun, and then the head just didn't look right. See, I'm all about some good head, guys. That's what I've been talking about all night here.
You're Al Snow.
Yeah. What does everybody want? Oh,
sorry guys, I'm back.
Hello, Robert. Welcome back.
Not Top Ninja here.
Not Top Ninja. Love it. That is definitely an upgrade to the show. Thank you. Not Robert.
Not Robert. Well, welcome.
This could have been me.
It could have been you. You know what? We'll hold a special day for you, Stacy. It's all going to be about you.
You should.
Yes. Ted, write that down.
Write it down at 8:59.
At 8:59, we go live.
I'm gonna have to do this in blood again, guys.
You're screwed.
I don't know.
Oh wait, here's a pen. Fine, I found it. Well, welcome, Stacy. This is a lovely surprise. Is Robert still alive?
Can't confirm. No confirmation or denial.
Whoopsie doodles.
I plead the fifth. Yes.
So now's your chance. Give us all the dirt on Robert.
Yes,
Give us
we want
everything that drives you crazy.
the coffee.
Oh, the coffee, everything. He's dirty.
Damn.
Also, where is your mug? Perfect. Love it. Love the profile picture as well.
Thank
It's
you.
a perfect picture. And so what other toy YouTube do you watch? Because I don't see you around anywhere else, which makes us feel a little bit more special, you know.
I don't watch
lurking.
a lot. I watch It's Chad. Although I'm mad at him because he doesn't like Scooby Doo. He said,
What?
I hate Scooby Doo. And I almost did a car rant about it.
You should have. You should have. You should do a car rant on
That
him
guy.
to combat the car rant he did on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he also doesn't like 89 Batman either. So, you know, what taste does he really have?
I don't know.
He's just like, oh, I just like tiny little action figures. Chad, come on. Come on, Chad.
I'm gonna send him a 1/18 '89 Batman.
Yeah, no, he's actually really gonna get mad at us and do a real car right now. Chad, we love you. We love you.
I think he's truly a 112th guy. I think he's a closet 112th guy.
Yes, his whole closet is full of G.I. Joe classified.
Yeah. So, Stacy, what do you collect? I know Robert has bought gifts for you, and he always messages me like, "Oh, don't tell her I'm buying this." Like, I'm gonna fucking reach out to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, I
Stacy,
even
just want to let you
fucking
know, I got 13 boxes heading to your house. I need to go out.
I don't collect like full lines of anything. It's just whatever I used to like when I was a kid. So I mean, a lot of Scooby Doo, just weird stuff. I don't have too much because I don't have room for it. Everything belongs to Robert.
All the space belongs to Robert.
All the space is his.
Stacy, this message in the chat is for you. What are your thoughts on Scrappy Doo? Like,
I don't like Scrappy.
okay, so we're in full agreement that Scrappy's out with
He's
Scooby's
garbage. Garbage.
in. Fair enough.
Fucking
Good job.
D-string
Chad.
character. My goodness.
You don't like him little bounce around. Put him up. Come on, put him up.
No. Mm-mm.
Like, how do you want to pick a fight with someone like 9 times your size, bro? Like, I just stomp on you and like it'd be like, oh, what was that on the bottom of my shoe?
Aaron, you know us little fellas like to be tough.
Yeah, you and your Napoleon complex.
Yeah, I got issues. Oh man. So Stacy, who is your favorite Scooby-Doo character?
I guess Scooby Doo. Yeah.
That's fair. I was banking on Velma, but
No.
no.
I mean, I like them all, but
Will you be procuring the Scooby-Doo figures by Jada Toys?
well, somebody's gonna buy them for me. Yes.
Oh,
Get them out for pre-order, boys.
go ahead and get that listing ready for you.
Yeah.
Priority shipping. Yep. Sorry,
Don't
Robert.
tell her that. Robert already told you not to tell her.
Too late.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I didn't. I Men in Black myself.
I don't know. I still think it's funny because, like, you know, Robert will tell me like what something's for, and I'm just like, does Robert not want me like judging him for his toy buying habits? Like,
That's probably it.
That's not mine, guys.
Like, that's not mine. That's my wife's. And I'm like, no, it's not. I didn't want that.
He orders
Don't put
15
that shit on
GI
me.
Joes. These are all for the wife. Okay, and I'm like, I'm just packing orders here, Fred.
I see a name, I see an order, and that's all I need to know. The rest of the story, that's up to you.
So, how does it feel to be married to one of our number one customers?
Is that supposed to be a good thing?
It's a great thing. It's a great thing.
It's a great thing for you.
Yeah. It keeps shows like this going. Then we get to entertain you, and he gets to buy you lavish gifts.
Exactly.
Oh,
Feels like he's forced
No,
to.
no, no, no,
because
no,
he
no, no.
spent
He
your
buys
money.
himself lavish gift, not me.
perfect cycle.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think that maybe Stacy isn't going to be a fan of us. Never meet your heroes, friends.
Oh my goodness. We're sorry, Stacy. We apologize now. Oh man.
All right, Stacy, are you a wrestling fan?
I am.
Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Don't ask me hard questions. I didn't study.
Who isn't your favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
Who isn't my favorite wrestler?
John
Brock
Cena.
Lesnar.
Oh, I love
Okay.
Brock.
Ew.
No, you're Travis, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Your love is incorrect.
Yes. Fix your answer right now, or Stacy will
Yeah.
come after you
Correct
next.
it because you've seen what I can do.
She may have taken the blueprints for the teleportation machine. Oh, yeah.
My God, she's got the chair.
You know what I wish? I wish I had of one of those at my desk. I would have thrown it at my face when she lifted it. It would have been like perfect.
That's awesome. So are you a Roman Reigns gal?
I mean, not too much, but I appreciate what he's done. I'll watch.
She acknowledges him.
See, I've always lived off of a hierarchy, right? So you always have to have a favorite. This is how I got Mrs. Darklaw into wrestling. I said, shut up, drink this beer, and fucking pick one of the half-naked men to win. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, just pick one of the half-naked dudes and root for them to win. And suddenly that fucking worked like a charm. But we got a hierarchy of favorites because you always have to have a guy to root for.
Yeah.
So I went
You
from
gotta have a guy for that guy.
yeah. You gotta have replacements. That's what I learned. You need backups because I had the Macho Man, and boy, that went to south real quick. Like, and then luckily I had Randy Orton, and Randy Orton was young and prime and so beautiful. That fucking hair back then, Aaron. You know what I'm talking about? He still kind of had that baby weight.
Yep.
Randy Orton, beautiful specimen. And then I had Kurt Angle there for a little bit because you need a main event guy. But no, Randy Orton carried me through. And then in 2008, Cody came around, and Cody got like just a little string bean, fucking homeless orphan looking kid. And I'm just like, one day this guy's gonna be huge. And everybody told me I was stupid. I called it back in 2008.
He did.
In Legacy. I was like, you'll see one day. And he did all those
Dude,
great things.
His father didn't even think he was worth a damn. he wouldn't even pay attention to him back then. So
That's
now I
true.
give you credit. If you called that man, that's huge.
I called it.
Oh no, he did.
I actually called him to win a Royal Rumble once too, and he came in like one of the top 4, and I was just like, holy shit, this is happening. This is happening. It did not happen. It did not happen. He won Royal Rumbles later, back to back, by the way.
It only took 15 years for it to happen.
But
Only had to
not
go
the
build his own
year.
company, smash a throne on pay-per-view, but he got there.
Yeah, I
You
think
got that.
it was I think I called it back when it wasn't dashing. He had finished dashing. He had finished the face mask thing.
Oh, the
Maybe he
bag.
was still.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
Maybe it was that time.
it had to be that time because he went to Stardust after that.
I was gonna say you called him at Stardust.
Yeah,
That's when you
Like,
say his main event.
Stardust is winning the Royal Rumble,
Oh
motherfuckers.
God!
Now, that dashing Cody Rhodes and grotesque Cody Rhodes were by far some prime Cody in my opinion.
Dude, I would argue those are better than what he is now.
No, the American Nightmare was genius. The
The,
American
the, i-
Nightmare
the
is
idea
genius.
of the American Nightmare is genius. The execution is horrible.
In
It
WWE
was
right
good.
now,
It was good in Ring of Honor.
when
It
he
was
did
good in
this.
Ring of Honor.
Well,
It was-
yeah, because you need attraction to Ring of Honor. You need attraction to the TNA and wherever else in the world he's been. You don't need that kind of attraction on a main platform that WWE is.
This whole
enough.
show derailed.
Became wrestling, guys.
Our whole show's always derailed.
It's Robert's
Stacey's-
fault.
Yeah.
It's Robert's fault.
I feel
If
like
he would have let
Stacey doesn't
Stacey win
wanna
in the
be here
first
anymore.
place, we wouldn't be in
He
this.
couldn't have
trouble.
put his name in, and I would have been
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
If he
a
wouldn't
good
have won
thing you
that
buried him.
membership. Like,
And I paid for mine.
yeah, you paid for yours. And then he's trying to share it. He'd be like, "Oh well, let me watch the members stream
And
with
he's
you."
like,
Be
let me get
"No."
that code. And I'm like, no.
He wants the code.
You should have made him pay for it, like $20.
That's right. Did our chat die again, or are they just so
They're
enthralled?
so intrigued with the story, or the fact that Stacy may have actually taken Robert out.
So, Stacy, I will make you a deal. We will reserve seat you. So we're gonna give you a bypass for the next channel member show. So we'll only draw one other name, and we'll automatic only because we love your fight in spirit here. You know, you were wronged. You know, that should have been you. It should have been. I saw it pass your name
A
multiple
bunch of
times.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it
And
almost
then-
landed on me a second time now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
and
did
then-
you enter again?
Because I wanted to dual camera this some gun, and I thought it'd been awesome. I was gonna put another camera over here on the side, so when I wanted to talk to people, I could just be like, and
Oh,
I
boy.
might be I mean, look at my nickname. It's Mr. Wonderful. I might be slightly egomaniac.
Oh, the truth has come out. It's Ed's fault. He gifted it to him.
It is his fault.
So by
See?
proxy, you've been wrong twice.
Oh,
So,
I'm getting the chair.
Oh, man,
So,
it's over.
to point that out to you, I said we should have put him through the glass window. I'm just saying, it all starts with Ed.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, see now she's got this whole arc that she can go through, right? So she's got to
Her
go
origin
through
story.
every person that wronged her,
She-
Kill Bill
she-
style.
She is. I'm about to say it's like a mixture of Kill Bill and Arya from Game of Thrones.
It's like a gauntlet match. Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Something
kind of like
like-
Mortal Kombat style, where you have to you start at the bottom and you work your way up to the main boss.
Yeah. But like in
Yeah.
wrestling, it's you just keep fighting over and over and over again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. So we'll reserve you a spot because we appreciate you as a member.
Is that
But
considered the steel reserve? I'm helping you. Get it?
Travis,
Maybe.
I like it.
That tier's coming though. I'm gonna make that. I don't know what the offer. Put an offer for it though.
well, okay, look. So I was gonna make it the $1.99 tier, but then I was like, oh, he's gonna be mad at me. Which would essentially give you all the perks except for the code. So same thing, but no code. Because I can, when I make those posts on the YouTube community tab, it will let me pick which tier, which is neat. I like that. I like that I could have two tiers and then just talk trash about the lower tier, like just message the Hello Dopers and be like, y'all are seeing this and the rest of the motherfuckers aren't. I'm like, y'all is special. But I can't do that reversely. Like I can't talk to the other tier and talk trash about the higher tier because they'll see all that. So oh, it's a thought. It's a thought, man. I'm just having thoughts here.
Mm-hmm. You keep having those.
Well, do you guys want to watch the Mossman clip?
No.
Let's do it.
Oh, yes.
He's like, no.
No.
I want to say that crap. This is about me now.
We're gonna watch the Mossman clip. So this Friday, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Punk with Toys for Tots Streamathon begins. So
Toys
it
for
is
Stops.
going to air. Toys for Bots.
Toys for
Thoughts.
For thoughts. On a cot.
It's going to go 36 hours, and it is going to be hosted by the one and only Mossman. So here is a taste of one of the clips that is going to be airing over and over and over for 36 fucking hours.
Oh, hey guys, welcome to the 36-hour Punk with Toys for Tots Streamathon, yeah! So we all know Lawrence, sometimes he can be a little bit sassy. But for the next 36 hours, Lawrence, he's raising money for Toys for Tots. And so he's going to take all the money that this channel makes, so through your super chats and your super stickers or the memberships or all the monies, guys. And he's going to use that to go to Sergeant Reds and buy toys and donate them directly to Toys for Tots. But don't worry, you don't have to just watch Lawrence for 36 hours. He's bringing actually a lot of friends to come help. A lot of great content creators like Allison Troy, Punks on Film, Ostradamus Toys Clubhouse, Helidope Toys, and just a whole bunch more, guys. And you can support just by sending a super chat or becoming a channel member or even maybe just reaching out to Lawrence with a direct donation. There's also a note here from Lawrence. What does that say? It says, tell them I'm not just going to buy G.I. Joe figures and gridiron stuff with the money. So we got 36 hours, guys. So let's go ahead and grab our favorite can of spicy barbecue Pringle chips and just sit back and enjoy all the amazing content.
Wait. Robert killed Stacy.
Robert, you're back.
Oh,
We didn't even get to say goodbye.
they didn't get to say goodbye.
We'll
That's
say-
that's what you're gonna say.
We'll say goodbye to her on the next time she's on.
Okay.
I love the ending. The Punk photo, and I love Mossman pointing out he's not just gonna buy G.I. Joes and gridiron shit.
That's good.
Great.
That is good.
Yeah, so there's four of those clips that will be going through that 36-hour window. Honestly, I wanted to do more because, you see the same Mossman commercial over and over and over for 9 months. You kind of just get over it, but,
I have a question. How do I get Mossman a Toylete shirt? Because, I mean, he's got to be in the Toylete at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, HGC always puts his Mossman in the NWO shirt, which I think is fucking badass. And he's got little sunglasses for him, too. So I'm jealous I haven't done that, but I don't know. We need a guy who makes 1/12 scale shirts.
If I send you this 8-ball thing, we'll just start calling him 8-pack. He'll be like part of the Toylete when he changes his name to 8-pack.
Okay.
8-pack.
Hey guys, it's me, your friend 8-pack. I'm part of the Toylete.
There it is. See?
All these spicy barbecue Pringles don't actually give me an 8-pack, but it still looks good.
All right. Well, let's hit up whatever's left in the chat, and then we'll get to what these guys want to promote.
Sounds good.
I see Ed starting drama again by gifting membership.
He is. Rednom already has a half Starship Bridge partially made, so there you go.
Perfect.
Load up on your Star Trek or your spacey things, and then go buy that.
Absolutely.
Ken's Toys says, I've been looking for the last hour. This has been a crazy stream. yeah, we do that. We do that very well. And of course, as mentioned, Action Figs has gifted one Helidope membership. So whoever received that, make sure you thank him and stay tuned for whenever. Just Jeff, hell yeah. So welcome, and prepare yourself for whenever we decide to do the next members only stream. Now that Ted
Absolutely.
knows how to do it.
Now that I know how to do it. Will I remember? I don't know.
No, probably not.
I don't know. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up here, guys. So, Robert, what would you like to promote?
I mean, doing videos every other day except for weekends. I tend to jump up a bunch, and then I just jump in with, if something's happening in the geek space, I just make a video about it and just whatever. Just go to my channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you get all the alerts. Even though YouTube doesn't really do that, even though they say they do. You know how it goes. And like, comment, and subscribe, because it's like, helps the channel grow. I don't know. I mean, I'm out having fun. Even though I make fun of drama, I like to have fun. So that's what I worry about, is having fun with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Travis, what would you like to promote?
Ooh, I want to promote a lot of shit. Okay.
You know you do.
First, 11/4. Pay attention to that. Then the next thing is Tuesday night is the Toy Elite Takeover. It's basically going to be like a cooler version of this show, because you have MrWundrful, aka Plastic Daddy, and there ain't no party like a Plastic Daddy party. So come hang out with us on Tuesday night at the Toy Elite Takeover. But yeah, we'll be talking action figures, toys, boxes, the packaging that it came from, and kind of how it's developed over the years, and how some people thought it was a great idea to make windowless boxes and things like that. So
Travis,
we'll talk about that.
I owe you an apology. I don't mean to cut you off here. I did not make an hour-long AI song to introduce you with, so I'm sorry about that. Next time we will get that corrected.
I'll help you out with
carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah, so we always play around and make that music and stuff for fun, mess around with it. So yeah, we'll be talking stuff, myself and Axion Figs over there on Tuesday night. Then we have the Punkathon next weekend on Friday, so I'll be there. And then we have Toyvember. That's the big thing for me right now. If you haven't seen it, it should be fun. I hope to have as many folks in the community that we chat with take part in it. Let me give some stuff away and have a good time right before the holidays. So it'll be exciting.
Awesome. Aaron, what do you got?
You guys cleaned up on those Delta 17s. So get these cool ass Joy Toy stuff, man. I literally have been fiddling around with these this entire stream. Especially this one now. This one's like my new favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Toy Toys got some really good plastic. The figures are good. Like the varying times, there's some really cool stuff there for sure. If you're into that 118 stuff, really good for world building.
And also, we've gotten several messages about specifically now the Jessica Lansbury Murder She Wrote figure by NECA. NECA is still dealing with their issues. They are very behind on a lot of things, so I do not have an exact date of anything from NECA right now. They just have us in a queue that says we will send you things as we correct our problems. So there's that.
Cool.
Oh, one more thing. We were just given good word that the retail exclusive wave from Four Horsemen will be arriving next month. So if you're looking at getting those retail exclusives, the Jacob Marley and the other Monkey King and whatever else they put in that line, time's ticking. Get those orders in to procure your order, and they'll go out next month.
Awesome. And
Is that going to be in before the before Legion's Con? Is that the plan, or right around that time?
When's Legion's Con?
The 14th, something like that. Okay.
So, check it, guys. We have... Sorry, I can't hold this up and talk in the microphone because this box is just too damn big. we have a giant Batmobile here.
That's a pretty dope song.
It is. That was made by MrWundrful, by the way. So we have these Batmobiles. We keep sending pictures out, but the pictures don't do them justice. This thing is fucking huge. We have a few of these left. So if you need a new ride, get yourself a Batmobile. Let's see. So this Friday is the Toys for Tots Streamathon. Myself, Aaron, and Travis will all be on there in the 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. block. So I guess normally if you're watching the Clubhouse or something during that time. Oh wait, that's Friday.
We're Friday, man.
After
Radnom
Radnom goes off, tune into A Punk with Toys, and you'll get another dose of Hella Dope and Toyleet, because we are all members of the Toyleet. And then next week, we have the Mega Powers. We have Yojo Jerk and Toy Gains joining us, two of the biggest bullshitters in the toy industry right now. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with them. And yeah, keep an eye out for those membership codes. And Robert, Travis, thank you for joining us. Also, Stacy, thank you for entertaining us throughout the stream. We appreciate that. And we will reserve your spot for the next member stream. 2 weeks from today, we're taking the day off. So the day before MrWundrful makes this huge announcement, we will actually be off for that weekend. And then we will be back November 10th. And one last thing. I just booked today our guest for November. And it is actually the showrunner for the Western Ohio Toy Show. So we're going to learn all about what it takes to set up a toy show, run a toy show, promote a toy show, go through all the inner workings of that, as well as promote our Polaris show on November 30th.
That's cool. I'm looking forward to that show for sure.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So, yeah, but that's it, guys. We will see you all Saturday morning at 1 a.m. on A Punk with Toys. Have a great night.